Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is the all-new Volkswagen ID.4. This is the new electric vehicle for New Zealand market. And this is our first time to see a sort of pre-production vehicle. This is the overseas sort of model, and the New Zealand local version will be slightly different from this vehicle, but overall it comes with a lot of similar things. At least you can have a quick impression of how the vehicle looks like. So overall, the body size is slightly longer than the standard, for example, Volkswagen SUV, which is the Tiguan, and just a little bit shorter than the Tiguan All-Space, but it is a very long vehicle with the electric sort of platform. And this is a brand new dedicated form for the Volkswagen ID range. This vehicle is in finish and white color, so very good looking color. And see, this is how the vehicle looks like. So for New Zealand version, there will be two models. One is called the ID.4 Pro, one is called the ID.4 Pro Plus. So the Pro Plus does have a few more bells and whistles, but the Pro will get the 19-inch wheels. I believe it looks a little bit different from the wheels, but overall the dimension, the drive, most of the safety technologies are going to be the same. And this is how it looks like from the side. Unfortunately, we have to be very quick on this video, so it's not going to be simple and sort of complete. But if you want to know a little bit more about this vehicle in the future, make sure you subscribe. And if you're looking to buy a vehicle in New Zealand, make sure you contact us, Ebbett Pukekohe. I'll leave all my contact details and all our Volkswagen Specialist contact details down below. Make sure you contact them if you have any inquiries. So this is the charging port looks like. We get it combined, so CCS2 on the top and DC charge, DC type 2 on the top and CCS fast charging at the bottom. So on the type 2 it will support up to 11 kilowatts 3-phase, and then DC charge it will support up to 125 kilowatts. So the battery pack in New Zealand, there will be only one battery pack, which is the 77 kilowatts hour battery, so that allows this vehicle has a full WLTP range of 485 kilometers. So that's a very good case on this sort of big vehicle. These competes with things like Tesla Model 3 and the Kia EV6 and the Hyundai Ioniq 5 in terms of its sort of specification, but it is a very large vehicle for sure. And yeah, let's open the boot. So for New Zealand version, we are only going to have the manual tailgate. The boot is huge, it's square, and it's got loads of space. This is more than 540 liters of boot space, up and down. And we do have charging ports, some storage, everything underneath. Obviously you can fold the seats if you wish to. If we go to the back seats, so you notice the door handle, it's not going to pull out or anything like that, where instead you have the rubber button inside. So just touch the rubber button, that goes in. So this is how the back looks like. Again, New Zealand version will look a little bit different from the seat trim, color and here and there, but this is how the space and size looks like. So very nice soft touch, very long base as well, so it's going to be very, very comfortable and supportive. This is my sitting position at the front. I'm about 178 centimeters or 5'8". So I've got loads of space at the front, loads of foot room, and because the floor is flat, it's going to be very comfortable for the middle row to sit, and it's very wide as well. At the back, USB-C charging, air vents. Because there's no really center console raised up, this feels a little bit low, but I don't think anyone will have a problem. Small pockets, everything around the vehicle. And this is how the vehicle front looks like. So it carries on pretty much all like the ID, so the generation, plus the new screen at the front, which is like the Golf for the local version, for the New Zealand version. So very cool looking car for sure. Let's jump to the front. And I forgot to mention the headroom. I've got plenty of headroom on the top, so very easy to get in and out. I will have no problem with that. And this is how the front looks like. So again, same sort of seats at the front. For New Zealand version, only manual seats will be offered on base model, which is 7990. If you're looking for the highest spec, that's the 8990. Adds electric seats, adds a few more bells, whistles, fancier headlights, and other speakers, information like that. But I think most people will be buying the base model because they qualify for the rebate of 79,980 of the 8,625. We have the pedals, which is pause and play. So very cool sort of small design. Let's start the vehicle. So very easy for the ID range. To start the vehicle, all we need to do is I'm holding the key in my pocket, foot on the brake, and the vehicle is ready to engage. This is the pre-production vehicle again, so there's a bit of a few warnings, stuff like that. And then you notice this twisty sort of dial. that allows us to go into drive. That means the motor will be instantly switched on. You have neutral, reverse, and then when you are on drive, you actually can shift to B, which is your sort of braking regeneration program that allows the vehicle to actually pull it to completely stop if you wish to use that B function. Otherwise, push down on the side. That allows us to go into park mode. So now we are in park. Once you get out of the vehicle with the key, the vehicle will automatically shut itself. So that's very cool. Steering, that's pretty similar with all the new Volkswagen, so I won't need to dive into that. Window control, light control and window control. Again, like they all complain, you have to press the rear to engage the rear and depress to engage the front window. So that's a little bit small annoying thing, but the screen looks very nice. The base model get 10-inch, where the highest spec get 12-inch. But yeah, all the functions are very easy to use. Swipe left and right for your navigation, all those things. Again, this is an overseas model, so some features on here and there are not available. We also have an ambient light that allows you to change the mood, change the color, everything like that. So that's pretty easy. And what else do we have? In the center console, we have two large cup holders. You can also lift this cover up, so you get a big large space. Underneath, very small tunnel that allows you to go into different things. Piano black surrounds over here, and two cup holders over there. So that's quite cool. And in the center console, we'll have wireless phone charging and USB-C charging, plus another big center console that you can lift up the dividers if you wish for both, and then cover it up. So storage is definitely, there's no shortage of storage. And then if you open this cover, we'll find the owner's menu, plus a small glove box and big cup holders on the side as well. And the good thing about the ID, because the seats are so wide, we don't have the center console. Instead, we have individual armrest for both seats. That's a very good touch. I do love it. And on this side, the armrest is very soft as well. So yeah, very premium feel. And this is a very good replacement for someone who are driving, or used to be driving a Volkswagen Tiguan. You'll be very similar with all the few things, but this offers you all your futuristic sort of look, and also the power, and also the drivetrain, and importantly, zero emission as well. So let's get on the drive, see how it goes. All right, now the vehicle is on, we're ready to go. So first thing, let's try the reverse camera. So that's how the reverse camera looks like. There's no 360 camera on this ID.4, unfortunately, for news in the market at the moment, just 360. And we'll go into the drive. So indicator is on the left, when swipe on the right. You can actually notice the switch is actually very different from all the traditional sort of Volkswagen vehicles. Just a small touch. Yeah, it goes that. And once the vehicle is on, if you're outside, you actually hear a small whining noise. So that warns pedestrian about, the vehicle is coming, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. And let's get on the road. We need to start doing, because we have a very short schedule, so I won't be able to drive this vehicle on the open road today. I'm just gonna go around town, tell you my impressions. So that's pretty simple. And right off the start, whoa, that's very responsive. So again, this is the difference between the EV and the petrol vehicle. This car just feels a lot more responsive than a standard petrol, let's say a Tiguan or T-Roc, in terms of its sort of pre-successor. And yeah, I've driven the Tesla Model Y actually on the weekend. So what I have noticed with this vehicle is the initial throttle response and acceleration is actually much better than the Tesla. Although the Tesla is fairly quick, don't get me wrong, but the initial reaction, this one feels a little bit better on the pickup and go. And yeah, overall visibility is very good. We get large wind mirror, large rear windscreen, so visibility has no problem at all. On the road, it's soft. Our road here is quite rough around Pukekohe, so it's not something that you'd like, but if it's on Auckland motorway, this will be very supportive, very soft touch. And importantly, it's very quiet. The car just, there's no other sound apart from a little bit road noise, suspension bounce here and there. Very easy to drive, I gotta say, very easy to drive, and the car does feel premium. And what I really like about Volkswagen, as always, is no matter what car they are building, no matter what car they're doing, either it's a van, if it's a people mover, if it's a vehicle, it just feels that every single car handle is the same. It's very easy to handle these vehicles. You'll get no problem, you know, going around corners, going around town, driving like a normal sort of supermarket around, stuff like that. You'll never get in trouble with that. So that's a good thing about Volkswagen. And we'll stop, so you can feel how quiet this is. Certainly very cool. And acceleration again, which I shouldn't be doing, but it's very easy. So on paper it's got 150 kilowatts, I believe, for the motor. I'll be wrong, but I'll leave the Newton meters on the top. Sorry, I can't remember that on top of my head. It's the first day we're having this vehicle. But power is definitely no shortage compared to any other vehicle. And we'll also quickly try the B mode while we are in the city traffic. So I have no one at the back of me. I'm just gonna release the pedal. 1, 2, 3. There we go. The vehicle pulled me to a stop over here, just like that. I won't stop completely, obviously, but yeah, that's how it works. So very easy. That will generate power back to the battery, so that helps with your efficiency. And yeah, that's definitely a good thing with doing the B mode. Obviously, that helps with that. And I'm sure when you have this sort of vehicle, you can also have, you know, information like driving mode, stuff like that. Haven't figured it out. It's our first day, so maybe we'll try that later. And all the connectivity on the screen, we haven't done that anything, but hopefully, you know, when the car comes in, we'll be able to tell you more about it. Just to give you a reference, the ordering time for now is going to be April next year or onwards. If you are looking to order it now, or ordering around Auckland, especially New Zealand, just make sure you contact us at Ebbett Pukekohe. We are the authorized dealer for Volkswagen, Nissan, Kia and MG vehicles. And that pretty much come to the end of this video. I'll hopefully see you in the future, but if you are looking to more Volkswagen or Nissan or Kia or MG videos, please make sure you subscribe and like down below. That would be really helpful for the channel to grow. And I'll see you next one. Thank you very much.